the Time Loop book by David Icke, Tales from the Time Loop, and in the appendix it talks about who really runs things, and he says that both the Bar Association throughout the world and, of course, all the legal systems, the money systems, everything is run by the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church is the Church of Babylon, and I just wanted to pray, spend that along to you. I know you know probably a lot about that too, but I really need to talk to somebody off air about these Emerald Tablets.
Okay, I'll look into it. I've heard of that before, but I want to look into it more. Thank you so much. We'll put him on holding and tell John specifically when he wants to get across to us. Look, it's evil. It's systems of corruption. If you single out and say it's the Russians or it's the Catholics or it's the Americans or it's the blacks or it's the cops or it's the whites, there are good people in every organization and group out there, unless you're talking about, stuff like the Church of Satan or some pedophile group or whatever, really unsavory people that are openly into evil. It is good people not being involved and not standing up against garbage that allows evil to then take over every organization. That's all I'm getting at. Because there's a real theme here to either bash Jews or Catholics with some of the callers, and I just don't think it's productive. I mean, if you call in about the Catholics and bring up, the Jesuits running plantations, I've confirmed that. It's historically true. I'll cover it. And yeah, their type of leftist, liberation creates horrible slavery. I'm against it. Is there a big leftist movement in the Catholic Church? Absolutely right. There's a big right-wing movement as well. It's just things are complex. I just oppose socialism, fascism, centralization, tyranny, bullies, garbage, oppression. And then that's it. And then I can get people across the board to agree on that. The system wants us to choose groups. I'm just here to promote a culture of liberty. And then I think at the end of the day, we can really build a better civilization if we do that. Doesn't mean you have to agree with me. But thank you for spreading the word on 880 AM there. We've got over almost 180 affiliates, and that's commercial AM and FM stations. We've got over several hundred micro FMs that are out there across the country. I want to salute all of them as well, as long as they don't interfere with commercial broadcast. And people want to take action. That's something a lot of people are doing is they're getting into little FM kits. They plug them into their internet. They stream the show. And, I mean, even if you just do it on with a quarter watt or something to your neighborhood and put up signs, you'll get the whole neighborhood listening. It'll have such a big effect. They got little AM transmitters, you name it. It's really, really exciting what people are doing. Vince in New Mexico, thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Hey, Alex, what's going on, man?
Worldwide broadcast. How old are you, Vince?
I am 27 years old, 4 feet 8 tall, and proud info warrior.
Well, God bless you. What's on your mind?
So, first of all, I'm going to be on Jim Bill Stallings' show, which is it's the News Ugly show on Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, sounds interesting. Are you going to be covering politics or something?
Actually, I'm going to be talking about my experience with Child Protective Services. They are currently trying to, they threatened my cousin who lives with me for, to put me in jail basically for keeping my guns unlocked in the home. So they need to do a home visit and all this stuff. But anyway, I'm also going to be talking about that on Dan Bodondi's Truth Radio show.
Well, good.
Today.
We like Dan.
Yeah. And also,
you called in about the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think Katy Perry is just out of her mind.
She's certainly a lovely lady.
She's just, and also the harlot on the lion is just like insane. It correlates with Illuminati symbolism, as well as there's a scripture in Revelation chapter 17, verse 3 and onwards.
The whore rides the beast.
Anyway, what's that?
And she's drunk on the blood of the saints. I appreciate your call. Matt in California, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Jones. It's such a big honor for me to be calling you.
Honor to talk to you. Go ahead, Matt.
So I have to do what's right by God, and I know that the enemy is probably listening to me right now, and they probably know how
There's
to
not really many of the enemy. They just keep everybody balkanized. So, but go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. So anyway, for the doubters, for any doubters out there who disbelieve that there's organized pedophilia going on, and possibly a satanic occult, ritual abuse, you know, a friend of mine at his home, you know, we talk about these things. He showed me what he believed is photographic evidence of organized child pedophilia.
Well, we know what's going on, sir. There's thousands of cases of governments involved all over the world, the British royal family, you name it. And then the way the system works is there was one case where somebody showed neighborhood teenagers My Bohemian Grove film, which has no profanity, nobody naked. It's got a mock sacrifice of a child in it, they do. They started a pedophile investigation of the guy, raided his house, and put him in jail for that.
This is an alert. If your business or church is building this year, you're about to pay more than you should. This could mean thousands of dollars more for your office, retail space, church, or warehouse. A General Steel building can save you as much as half the cost and time of similar conventional construction. And we're offering rebates of up to $20,000 to help you build today. Call General Steel for free information that could save you thousands. Call 866-91-STEEL. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems and enhance overall health. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com oil of oregano formulation, a highly advanced nutraceutical form of this key herb that has been traditionally used by civilizations for thousands of years to promote health. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market, sourced from top leading manufacturers to ensure a concentrated level of bioactive ingredients. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy-to-use capsules, you will no longer need to endure the burning of liquid oregano on the tongue. Wild crafted from the Mediterranean oregano species that experts agree is one of the most powerful and most challenging to acquire. This winter season, it's more important than ever to secure this true form of oil of oregano. Now available in our limited first run at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Slingbow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of slingbow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of a house being trashed while a gang of thieves ransack the place. And what they don't steal will be destroyed.
This year, resolve not to be the next victim of a break-in. Go to faketv.com and discover a device that creates the illusion someone inside is watching TV, even when you're miles away. Security is a mindset, and Fake TV should be part of your security solution. Be vigilant, but not fearful. faketv.com.
Well, I mentioned this, but we've got some good news. State legislatures are considering more than 200 bills to block federal land grabs, Obamacare, you name it. The 10th Amendment Center breaks it down. Very exciting that the states are starting to stand up. Continuing here, Obama came out last night and said, get your kids vaccinated. You should get your kids vaccinated. It's good for them. Really, it's good for them. That's why the insert says it can kill them or causes permanent epilepsy, narcolepsy, Guillain-Barré. I mean, they just lie and say it's good. No, that's a load of bull. At least tell them the side effects. That's side effects of the vaccines are good. What about the stuff in there on purpose? So let's go to that clip.
Do you feel there should be a requirement that parents get their kids vaccinated?
Measles is preventable. I understand that there are families that in some cases are concerned about the effect of vaccinations. The science is, pretty indisputable. We've looked at this again and again. There is every reason to get vaccinated. There aren't reasons to not get vaccinated.
Are you telling parents you should get your kids vaccinated?
You should get your kids vaccinated. It's good for them, but we should be able to get back to the point where measles effectively is not existing in this country.
All right, let's stop right there. Measles, some red spots and a fever. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, parents give so much Tylenol to their kids that they're sick for 2 weeks with a low-grade fever because you won't let them just get over it. Yeah, your kid's got 104 fever. Give them some Tylenol to control it. But if it's 101, let them have it. That's not rocket science. But notice, it's safe and effective. It's undisputed. It's undisputed global warming's real. It's undisputed the ice caps are going to melt. It's undisputed you can keep your doctor. It's undisputed raising the debt limit doesn't raise your debt limit. I mean, this is pure bull. But it's undisputed. We know it's been looked at. It's been looked at. You made a secret vaccine payoff group with secret courts to cover up all the carnage. They just sit up there going, oh, everything's fine. It's all a big confidence game. I'm in the Oval Office. Believe me. Don't believe all those doctors and people warning you. And now they're going into this full tilt push. I mean, Rob Dew did a report 2 weeks ago on this and another one. In mainstream news, they admit, we don't know why these are vaccinated people that have the measles. The vaccine's spreading it. We show the stinking insert. Another hoax. As measles cases spread in the U.S., so does anxiety. Oh, my gosh. I want to go to John in Mass because says he's a nurse. He wants to talk about bin Laden supposedly living for years in a cave on dialysis. If you believe that, you believe in Santa Claus. Try to go to Isaac and a few others in overdrive. Before I go any further, if you're listening to us on an AM or FM station, that's an epic issue. You could put up a billboard on your business. You could hand out cards to people. You could tell folks at the red light. You could tell your whole office to tune in. That's how we're going to save the country, is caring. The show has grown exponentially over 20 years to reach more than 20 million people a week one way or another because of you passing on the YouTube videos or telling Twitter and Facebook about it or telling your neighbors or getting copies of my films and handing them out to people. Intensify that effort. Get a PrisonPlanet.tv membership. 20 people can use the same membership. Get them to watch the Nightly News. Download the films or reports on disc. Give them to friends and family. That's how we defeat the globalist. We can do it. They're in trouble on many levels. We can turn this around. Regardless, it's good to be on the right side with your soul. And it's exciting to fight tyranny and very animating. This is the real game. So please go and become a PrisonPlanet.tv member. We've got basically half off right now. It's a little less than half off. That special's going to end tomorrow. It's a January special we do. We're already into February. PrisonPlanet.tv. If you have a membership, share it with friends and family. I want to thank you for that. Free shipping on all the water filtration systems is going to end tomorrow. I'm telling them, pull it tomorrow. And we've got a whole bunch of other specials and a lot of new items available at InfoWarsLife.com. The concentrated, super organic, Mediterranean type of oil of oregano out of more than 30 species. Our research shows it's the best. We have a free bottle available with Survival Shield of Ancient Defense. If you really want to boost your immunity, InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com. That's it for the main transmission. Overdrive coming up with a couple calls. Nightly News tonight, 7 o'clock Central.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network.
What disaster is so powerful, it unleashes a chain of mass pandemics, economic meltdowns, and violent food riots, all at the same time? NASA has already set the countdown timer, and right now the 21st century apocalypse is less than 13 months away. Former CIA Director James Woolsey says 2/3 of U.S. population could perish. In a matter of seconds, the world as we know it will cease to exist. The world's economy will be wiped out. Mass riots will follow. Ancient diseases will reemerge. How will you shield yourself and your loved ones from this upcoming apocalypse? Go to darkestdays.info to find out proven methods of protecting yourself, your loved ones, and even your entire community when this worst-case scenario unravels. That's DARKESTDAYS.info. Darkestdays.info. Go there before this life-saving information becomes unavailable to the large public. Go to darkestdays.info now.